Joe.
Hi, it's Pete the Hipster King from the Hairy Game Lords, and during lockdown and completely separately in our own little bubbles, we have been playing this Flock of Seagulls from Comet Games. My days, you want to find out about this? Stay tuned and we will tell you all about it. So, Flock of Seagulls, it is another small box game. We're getting quite a few of these, and I'm really enjoying them. It's nice to have games that you can pack away and want to in the drawers in Micalax, and not worry about the fact that I'm filling up huge space and eating up lots of cardboard. So Flock of Seagulls is a beautifully simple game. In essence, it's Snap for gamers. We've got there. I've had a few games like this. I enjoy them all because they're just so simple. They can be played by anybody. Great family fun, but as a filler in a game night, just as a bit of light relief. You've been playing a really strong, heavy Euro. Your brain needs to switch off. This is just fun. So you're playing these cards. Here they are. Go on, Ange. I'll let you.
Yeah, I love it. I love the artwork on these cards. So fun. And for me, I think when Martin the Viking and I played this, we loved the distracted seagull card. Just brilliant. Here he is.
Hello.
Look at him. Fantastic. Just brilliant. Love the artwork on it, but also the artwork is kind of key as well. So you're playing down these cards. As certain cards maybe come out, different things happen.
Aim of the game is to be the person with the stack in your hand, all the cards in your hand, you're the winner. So it's like those games of Snap where you grab the deck if you're first in, that's what you have to do. But the artwork,
I kept on making this mistake all the time.
Here we go.
All the time.
So this is your good Scampi.
Slam that bad boy.
Slam that bad boy, and you get to grab that stack. But be careful because you have got this Scampi, Soggy Scampi, and obviously you don't want to be slamming Soggy Scampi because that will cause you to give cards away, getting you further away from winning. And looking at the two together, yes, they are different, but in a game of speed Snap, when you are laying cards down quickly, it's all too easy for you to spot that card and slam it, not realizing it's the Soggy Scampi, not the good stuff. And there are other similar cards. There are other food cards that do similar. And so it's that that balance of you're wanting to be first, but there are tricks in there too. So you've got to your observation skills have got to be good. There's another, it reminds me a bit of in that respect, you think like double, where you're trying to be first to grab that card and spot the thing, but you go early and you make a mistake, and it's all of that.
All the time, I would make the mistakes, and even if you got sort of like some of the other cards that you had to lay down and you could slam, if you got it wrong, again, you forfeit 3 of your cards.
And there are some nice cards in. So a bit like there are other slam games that is the reason this isn't just Snap is because there are other cards in there that have other powers that do other stuff. So there are there's one with a group of penguins, which is the mob, and then there's also a pirate penguin. And you have to shout parlay, and obviously the last person to realise and shout parlay, he then has to, or she gets rid of 3 cards. So there's lots of sort of different cards in there. I like the fact that they've added in blank seagulls that you can create your own additional rules to and draw them on. So you can draw in a new seagull that does something completely different and has a different rule to it that you can add in. And there's another bit where that I liked, which again caused us some confusion. That bit where if you have to pause or change direction and those kind of things, where the main thing is if you get 3 standard seagulls coming out in a row, you get to slam. But sometimes there might be a different seagull in there, or when people are laying those 3 cards from their hand, they don't count. So sometimes there were times when people thought they'd had the 3rd seagull laid, slammed, but it was a slam in error, and ended up giving out those 3. So that is it. That is the game. If you're into really deep, heavy Euros, this is absolutely not for you. If you like games that are just silly fun, that are a little bit deeper than your basic Snap, but aren't, but you could play this with Gran. You could play it with a 3 or 4-year-old and they'd still cope with it comfortably. They might be better at it than you, probably. So it is really family friendly. It's got the opportunity with those blank cards for a child or a young, a kid to devise their own little special rule and draw that. So you've got your own family cards in there. Granddad Seagull, Grandma Seagull, or whatever they want to draw in there. Unicorn Seagull. There's opportunities for lots of different, lots of creativity in this game too. Just plain unadulterated fun. It's that kind of game that everybody should have one or two of in your collection that you can just grab for those moments where you need something silly, quick, and fun.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and it fits in brilliantly at a gamer's table as well, as Pete's already said, and I like that phrase, snap for gamers. Brilliant. It's great. It's fantastic fun. I needed cheering up. We all get down in these strange days, and I really needed to pick me up. And we played that game and was laughing, and it was brilliant fun.
Yeah.
So well worth having a look at this one when it comes out on Kickstarter. Get involved.
Big thumbs up from me. It's just so much fun. Gotta love it.
Love it.